Coach, how rewarding is it to see a guy like Max Struz be able to step up in moments that you guys know you need him?
Say it again, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Coach, how rewarding is it for a guy like Max when you have someone like Craig go down and be able to have him step up and not only play that role but also get his first triple-double of his career?
Again, I think that's what Max has proven to do, and what we've kept talking about with Max is he's a total basketball player, right? So, when you call on him in a pinch, he's capable of helping you out in a bunch of different ways, and I think that's it's beneficial. But he's so versatile that you can use him a bunch of different ways on both sides of the ball.
It's looking like you guys are going to face Orlando in the first round. What have you learned about your experiences against them this season and taking that into the playoffs?
They're big. Obviously, they got great positional size all over the floor. They got individuals who can create their own shot, put a ton of pressure on you, and they're really sound defensively. If you allow them to play in the half court, again, they use their size defensively to keep everybody in front, crowd the paint, and make it difficult.
Just the opportunity gives a lot of your guys that don't get to see the floor much. Just if you can just talk about giving those guys that opportunity.
Yeah, that was the plan coming into this game, was to give our guys minutes through the first three quarters, the guys who play typical minutes for us. And then obviously when Craig got hurt, that changed a little bit. But we told the guys beforehand we wanted everybody to get an opportunity to play. These guys have worked extremely hard all year long and are deserving of some minutes and an opportunity to play. It was great to see Pete Nance get his first NBA points. So that's what this experience was about, just to make sure that all the guys who've worked so hard got an opportunity to play tonight.
And how was the scoreboard watching in the second half by your assistant?
It was difficult, but again, we had our plan in place of what we were going to do with our guys. They were going to play those three quarters. And then, again, Craig not being out there made it a little difficult in the fourth quarter to organize and score. But, we wanted to stick to our plan. And no matter what was going to happen, we were going to give our guys opportunities to play.
Chris. J.B., you mentioned that you wanted to stick to the plan, but did you consider altering it at all in the fourth quarter, given what was going on around the NBA and the fact that you did have a chance to win the division title and move up in the standings?
Yeah, we were trying, again, live time, it's difficult to try to get all that information. We were aware as some of that stuff was going on, but, once we sat our guys at the end of the third quarter, and they had the mindset that they weren't going to go back in, I didn't want to take any risks in putting them back in the game when they had already cooled down and then something else happened. So, again, you're always aware of it. You're taking a peek at it. But I thought the safety of our guys was the most important thing. And when they were shut off, I didn't want to have to go ramp them back up to put them in late in the fourth quarter where something worse could happen to them. So that's what we stuck with.
Spencer Davies, Kazan Center. This is kind of stepping away from the game a little bit. But Isaiah made a three off of a pass from Evan. That's the first time either of them has assisted each other. Just as, brothers and obviously competitors next to each other. How cool a moment is that for them?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think that, again, that's what kind of this game was about and these moments were about. We're getting guys opportunities to have unique moments. And tonight was one of those nights where we were able to do that for them.
Jeff, two questions. One, you just talked before the game about how important that Indiana game was. So when you're playing a game like this where it isn't that important, what is that like?
For us, it's still want to make sure we have the correct habits. So the guys like Evan and Jarrett and Max who play minutes, George, we still want them to go out, compete, do all the right things. The younger guys who are getting moments to play, still building the habits of whatever Cavaliers basketball is. So it's still meaningful. It's just meaningful in a different way for different people. But again, I thought Isaiah got an opportunity to play. Pete got an opportunity to play. Amani got an opportunity to play. So it's a great experience for those guys.
And my second question is, JB, what did you learn as a head coach in that playoff series last year that will be different this year?
I mean, again, I think it's different circumstances. It's a different team and a different opponent. But again, we focus on our preparation. We focus on getting individuals ready, focus on getting the team ready, and a high-level understanding of our opponent. And I think that's where our focus is going to be, is coming up with a great game plan and, making sure the guys are clear on it, go out and execute it, giving our best and try to go win the game series.
When you tried that last year.